Well, if we say that our Dutch students, and we go to China, what they have see is that they literally actually see the culture difference. And for example, they lived in the family and go together with the Chinese students, go to Chinese school, so they have experienced the Chinese school, and they have seen how the Chinese parents, for example, they are not always with the students, and like they have a lot of like overwork. One student said his mate, like body, without everybody has a Chinese body, and his Chinese body, the parents are doctors, so they will never be like in the in during the dinner time at home. So this Chinese student always make food for him, like in a certain ways. And yeah, so he also said about this, like how this his Chinese body like feel lonely because he's also the only child at home. So we at school learned one child policy and all of those, like from a very big general looking at the picture of policy. Well, in this case, they go to China and they experienced how a one child and how is their life? How do they experience that only one there? And also how about the Chinese people's life and how the working culture from their parents to see. Well, they also make real contact with Chinese people. And one student said, and she went to this family, and then the family, like all the family members, like aunt, and the other sister, brothers, all the grandma, grandpa, all come together to the family and bring him all the nice food. And hey, you need to try this, and you need to try that. And then they make dumplings together and writing Chinese calligraphies together. So in this case, they also say that in a real situation, how the Chinese family, they are one. Like we also say that, we also in the lesson say that Chinese family, they are more like united together and they have more contact, more close. So in this case, they really experience this, that. And so the Chinese people's curiosity also say that. And one student said he has a lot of hair on his arm. And the grandma said, oh, can I touch those hairs? Like, so they really like literally touch. And so I think that's really really funny, because in Dutch culture, and anybody, yeah, in spite who how curious they are, they would not say, oh, let me touch your this, or let me touch your hair. So you really feel that, and they feel like very, very funny and very close, and like they have the real communicate. They even don't speak that much Chinese. They can say, ah, ni hao, I like this, or don't like that. But they have a perfect communication with a grandpa, grandma, like aunts, or yeah, uncles. And they notice that communication is much more than language. That's so, yeah, so valuable experience for them. So I'm really happy for them. They personally experience this.